Welcome to today's episode. I'm finally, after so much messing around, shooting upon the new Sony A7 IV with a 28 to 70mm lens, but don't worry, we're at f3.5, hence the blurry background. We've already brought a GM lens. Don't ask about how much it cost. But we have an f1.4, no, f1.8 on the way. You're not interested in that. All I'm talking about is I look super clear and that looks blurred and boring. Shout out to Kyle. We have this awesome new little bit of kit on the channel. If I can I get that to focus? There we go. Got focus there, and then in 3, 2, 1, it comes back on me. That's because the Sony A7 IV has some of the fastest AI built into it. We also are recording externally from a new Rode mic. This is what I'm going to permanently run on the Sony A4, along with the new 20mm lens when it gets here. This is going to make some cool shots. But I just wanted to put this here at the front of the I just wanted to put this here at the start of the video, guys, to say welcome to CP Carpentry. I have a love for cinematics, quality film, and quality information. So stay tuned in this video. It's very long, but I promise you by the end of this video, you will understand how to replace and piece in pieces of flooring regarding laminate flooring. And there's many more things to come on the channel. Built-in bin store, external, outdoor, but floating bin store. We have coming up a kitchen fit with DIY Kitchens with Chloe and Kane. Shout out to them. And I'm yet to do the job, but we have doors coming up. And I can't think what else is left in my projects, but I'm waffling. Today's a really long video, guys. You're not going to get another one this week. I apologise. This has taken me 2 days to edit this. You guys are like, what? There's a lot I put into my videos, guys. I'm not just downloading footage off an SD card and piecing things together in a timeline. I colour grade, I adjust audio levels, I make sure everything is of quality. I'm not going to say professional because by no means am I professional, but I love to do an awesome job. So if that's something you appreciate, pretty please smash the like button, share these videos. Hope you enjoy. I'm going to stop wasting your time and waffling. Enjoy today's video. Peace. Good morning, YouTube. We're at the job. Luckily it's in the village, so I've nipped home and I've grabbed the SD card. But something I wanted to tell you guys about is that this Action 5 is brilliant because it's actually got 50 gigabytes of internal storage, I believe. I'll better double check that and I'll insert below what it's actually got. But yeah, I just thought I'd take the opportunity to say sometimes I get caught out because I leave the SD cards in the computer because I've been transferring files. And in situations like this, the Action 5 Pro is awesome. Right, let's get into today's job. There we go, that should sound better. We're now all linked up on this mic. Hopefully that's got good audio pickup. Seems like it's got good audio pickup. We're looking down here at the bottom screen and it also shows it up here on the front screen of the DJI Action Pro. Yeah, flooring today. Let's go have a look at the job. Right then guys, here we go. So this was a flooring job we inspected a little while ago and it turned out dishwasher was leaking. I think it was travelling across under the floor here, causing this old cardine to swell, therefore bubbling the floor up and lifting. So we need to get a new Mexican down, get that underlay in and put back this cardine, and I'm going to give it a bit of a gap so that if it ever wants to move in the future, we're golden. See you in the next one. Right, so I'm not looking to make that perfect. I know this flooring will carry slightly, so that's that sort of in there. The bottom line of what we're trying to achieve here, right, there we go, we've like loosely patched that in. We want this to be able to move. That is obviously very, very, very loose. And in a perfect world, things could be perfect, but we're working with what we've been given, i.e. what we had. So we're patching this back in. Now it's time for the underlay, and I know that if this sails over 10, 15 mil, or isn't supported for 10 mil in places, not ideal, but it's also not the end of the world. So on to the next thing, is to get this underlay in. Where's that Mexican? Don't really want to be leaning on that. I need to slide that under there. Why is that going like that? I bet this hyperlapse behind me is just getting a hyperlapse full of my bum. Let's work this one out in reverse if I can. I want that to come a little bit further than that. Watch the wallpaper. Doing my absolute best here to clear the way. Right, now then, unfortunately, because that's been on the roll, one is looking to curl up. And that's there, that's there. Let's now identify our first piece that's going back in. Yeah, I can't use them. We're gonna have to put a new piece back in. And to do this, we're going backwards. Oh, I don't like going backwards. There we go, that's got that under. Right, now I need to create some kind of way to be able to tap this up. So I'm going to cut this edge off. Then Senor can go under there. Now I need to be... Right guys, I'm changing it up a bit. I feel like I'm talking at the camera rather than with you guys. So I'm coming back now to piece this next. It's a new piece in. I've cut the old piece to ensure I've got a nice joint that's going to push this up. I've clipped one end in as much as I can, and I've now got to tap that in and just confirm and check that these two are going to line up, and then that's going to slot in, and then we can bang and send it home. But we don't want to damage it, so you might as well take a damaged offcut. So I checked these out, and this side or this side, yeah, this side, look, all of that lip there is split out. So that is one that we pulled out. So I've used it as an offcut, so we're not wasting anything. Put that in there on that. Let's get that in there. Get that in there on that joint. Now I can hammer and damage this end and not that end. Hopefully we can tap it up. Fingers crossed. This goes back together much easier than it come apart. See you in the next one. So we've tapped that up. And ta-da! That's just sliding in. Let's do this next shot from here. As we do this, guys, just make sure we keep this piece square. If you start going in at an angle like that, there's a chance you'll bruise one corner and not the other. And before you hit it, confirm that that's seated. The last thing you want to do is not quite be level. Smash that in there with a hammer and break the first piece that you've not even fitted yet. Also note how, unlike when we're framing and I want to swing at it, got to be gentle with this one. Ta-da! Also, I've seen that this one's coming apart. So before we get too gridlock, that is that one tapped up. So now then, one last big piece to go in there. Is it a full piece? I believe it is. Looking at the offcuts, let's see what we can do. Ah, guys, I think I've jumped the gun. I think I had to get this one in and then slide that middle one in. Back out we go. Right, so you guys didn't get to see this, but here we go. This is how you now remove them. This is what we had to do back at Christmas when I removed this. And I've also noticed that that edge is broken away. So we won't be using that. Before this goes everywhere, see what we need to do to this. Right guys, so I want to get this one under. So I can't come past this mark, and I know I've got a little gap at that end. So I'm going to mark here, and that should be plenty to come off. So now if I slide that back out, and if I just take that top corner away, that should tuck under there lovely. Right, it's not quite going. Why is it not quite going? So we're touching here, and as we get to here, we're opening up. So we need to probably, it's a bit too much of the pencil. We probably want to go something like that. Still touching a little bit there. So let's go there. And I think we should be golden. Still need to touch more. Right. Gently, gently. Right, it's looking like that's not closing up here because I think it's touching here. So, try again. Now I've got to try and get it out. Right, I think I'm going to plane this now because I'm starting to get to the point where all I'm trying to take off is a few mil. A few mil, 2 mil. Yeah, lovely. Go there, yeah. Oh, we don't want to be blistering that. If you do blister that, guys, just split it back out. And I don't want to be messing that up. Right, now we have a challenge, guys. This piece behind me is trying to roll back under the stairs. I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. He's done it. All right, so there we go. So I've just been putting that down the back, feeling for the back and like hooking under here and pressing against the carpet. And then I'm trying to push down and bounce to try and knock that lip under. Just now need to just check all of these lips. Right, Right, let's slide that new piece in. Right then, it's time for this new piece to go in. It's going to go in there, and then that's going to have to go in there. Come on, don't mess me around. The hardest part to this now is going to be getting this first initial piece under. So if I can, I don't know, I don't want to hurt it, but I need to wedge that up in order for that piece to start there, and then for this piece to start there. Be careful, be careful. Right, I'm a strong boy, and that is not playing ball. Let's get the tools off. Let's go back to using this and see if we can gently tap it in. Tap it in. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Just tap it in. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Shout out to Adam Sandler and Happy Gilmore. At this point, the last thing you want to do is Happy Gilmore this in, because you're going to break something if you do, guys. Really want to try and flick that out, but I think I'm just going to have to roll with it. Go slow and roll with it. Really annoying, this piece under here. Be super careful at this end, guys, as you're tapping this up, because one wrong move here at this end and you damage it, you're pulling the whole lot out again. And there's only one thing that takes longer than doing the job right, and that's doing the job twice. I would possibly suggest gaffer taping this or masking taping it, but I kind of want to see when it's loosening and when it's connecting. I don't want to just rely on gaffer tape holding it in place. But if it helps you, maybe not across the entire joint, but just one side and the other side, just gaffer tape it, and then you just keep an eye on the gap. Top DIY tip there. If you end up with a joint like this that's blistering, sometimes it's best to just cut your losses and start again, or start hitting it in a new place. The choice is really up to you guys. I don't really want to do that like that. I really want to knock that. I don't know if I dare. I don't think I dare. Now that I've got that under there and wedged, I think I'm better off just leaving it, persevering, going slow. Right, that is what I don't want to see. I don't want to see this lip splitting. At the point you see that lip split, cut your losses, start again. I don't think I dare use this anymore. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
That is going to split in a minute and just mess my life up. We've still got one more piece here that's mullered. Oh no, I want this end. Make sure you cut the right end off, guys. Ash will be in trouble. Need the, where is it? Here it is. The old bat flattery. Hurt my hand with that, but we're going to give it a go. I think I really need to get that out now, but at the same time I don't want to break that. Right, here comes a little trick. Right, actually, if I can get this now under here, but then I can't then get to my thing, I bet. You idiot. These bags are so helpful sometimes. There we go. That gives you a clue to how thieves use these to break into vans. So much force. Just want to keep checking that this is going in nicely. I'm also going to keep that wedged. What did I tell you guys? Be careful, because the last thing you want to do is do this twice. It's just chipped. Out she comes. Oh yeah, I'm strong, but I ain't that strong. I could probably still use that end, so I don't really want to damage this other end. And at the same time, I can't really stand anywhere other than there. I don't know what to do now. I guess if I now get this piece under here. No, because the trouble is that don't help. I don't think. Why is this so tight? Just gonna have to come out, innit? Right, let's have a quick clear up. Shout out to this DeWalt Hoover. Here we go, there's the next one. Right. What I'm trying to do with this one, guys, is keep this soft non-marking hammer flat and square to what I'm hitting. So I'm making the biggest surface area impact possible instead of tiny little impacts. Seems to be going well. Better than the last one anyway. Patience. As friction now adds up, I'm also going to apply pressure. I've got to be super careful I don't damage anything though. This is the slowest bit now. We're almost home, so the last thing I want to do now is damage it. All that. Detension it, I wonder. Nah, if anything that makes it worse. Let's do that. That should detension it. What a workout, guys. What an absolute workout. It's going much better this second one though, because although we're starting again, this time we're starting with experience. Let's push on. Yes mate, just currently on this job here. Let me get this done and I'll shoot over. Morning. Yeah, no problem, I will shoot over. It's just currently I'm just trying to piece these last few bits of flooring back and then I'm free. I'll pop over when I can. Now then, now I want to start at this piece here. Not with that piece. So they split. So are those pieces, because I've cut both of those. So we're into the next pack. This is annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 pieces left. Don't f up. Let's see if we've got another piece. Perfect. So we do have those bits that can go back. So all I need to do then is calculate this piece to go under here. Where's that pencil? Here. Let's mark this up. What did I do with the bar? Where on earth could I put that? Here we go. Right, now the tricky one. This one I've got to try and get backwards in reverse. Right, last bits, skirting. Where were they? Where did I put them? Right then guys, last bit, let's fix this. Firstly, let's grab some glue. Don't need loads, a bit of PVA. And barge. Then let's knock that in and let's put one of these in. Oh, it's not using the Keter hammer. We've got the proper thing here. Soft end, keep my weight on it. A few more taps for luck. Right, and this last side. A couple of bits of grit fill, a bit of PVA for the mitre. Nice. Here we go guys, we're all done. We've managed to keep that piece in the back there near the stairs, get these two panels back in, and luckily I found all of these last little bits. However, we've been fitting this one in reverse and that really dives down under there. That's been really annoying to try and fit that one. I'm not sure what we can do with that. And this doesn't seem to go down quite as much. But we'll let the customer know, and if anything needs to be done, we'll be back. There you go guys, that is how you patch in a floor if you had to unpatch a floor and put some back. Reverse jigsaw puzzle. See you in the next one guys. Smash the like button, click subscribe, follow for more.